This is going to sound controversial, but I'm going to say it anyway.
Being a strong, independent woman is the biggest scam in history of humanity.
Today, we are faced with a Miss Independent syndrome. Selfishness, a lie we are told so many times that we now feel that it is the truth. Some people would rather cut off everyone and isolate than take accountability or work out things with those that they have disagreed with.
They've made us think that the people we're supposed to rely on are our enemies. Even those who haven't faced oppression have been made to believe they've suffered for a long time. Now, they feel like they deserve everything the world has to offer. They truly believe they should have it all.
You deserve nothing. I deserve nothing. Absolutely nothing. In my 20s, I lived in a fairy tale of self-importance. I thought I was the ultimate gift to my husband, my parents' most prized possession, and I was the mother of my husband's children. My opinion held sway, and I honestly, truly believed I was the center of his world. Accustomed to these earthly pleasures, I may have taken one too many things for granted. When reality finally hit after a series of stumbles, I realized I wasn't all that, but by then, my lifelong bestie had already moved on, and I was left with the void of that lost connection. But as in true Kemi fashion, I turned pain into motivation. I decided to go it alone. And by the time I hit 30, I was as determined as the fire burning inside of my belly. Choosing independence over the fairy tale, I worked tirelessly. You see, what sometimes people don't tell you is that independence in itself is a guarantee that you can do literally whatever you want, when you want, but not my contentment. So constantly chasing the next accomplishment, the next creative display, always reaching out, what next feeling. Little did I know, I was unknowingly chasing my own shadow. So I found myself going through life-altering experiences on my own. I did not have a group of my peers to compare notes with or share solutions to similar problems. My hectic schedule made my isolation only worse.
Let's move the chair to the middle.
I sought solace in my work, hiding behind the brand Pink Coconut and working my little butt off. Then the chronic fatigue phase surfaced and I started falling repeatedly ill. I cannot tell you the loneliness that comes with the crown of being Miss Independent, because I can assure you it's pretty heavy. Even though I had all these achievements, deep down I felt lonely, like there was this space in my heart, an emptiness I just couldn't fill. Sure, I rubbed shoulders with fellow women who championed individualism, often using quotes such as, "The question isn't who is going to let me, it's who is going to try to stop me." Big words, no doubt, but why didn't it fit well with my soul? I had almost everything, and yet it only made me feel more lost. Being Miss Independent, it felt like a big lie. Sure, on the outside, I was the boss lady, but inside, I just wanted someone to hold me tight and say it was going to be okay. I needed a shoulder to lean on, someone to share my worries with. that quest for genuine connection even harder. There are independent women out there that are successful in the boardroom to a hilt. I was one of them until I fell sick again. This time, the knockout took the wind out of my sail. The depression grinded me to an absolute stop. And when I woke up, I was surrounded by my loved ones. No big budget couples, no CEOs, no kings, no nation bearers, just my small family unit. The man, my friend, my companion, the father of my children, the man I had sought to be so independent of, was the same man there every step of the way. Never judging, just being there.
The one that said the darkest hour of the night is the hour before dawn couldn't have said it better. There I was, surrounded by acquaintances, friends that liked my achievements and what they came with. But never once did they have the time to listen to the story, to listen to the journey I had to take to truly achieve what I had. And like with all dawns, a glimmer of hope fickled at the end of the tunnel. I saw the light, and with it came the one that stayed, standing, silently, watching, patiently, waiting for me to see the obvious.
Gone were the lovey-dovey butterflies of youthful love, and in their place stood stability, genuine concern, personification of what it means to go through thick and thin. I sighed. So, is this what real love looks like? This, and months on months on months on end of my family nursing me back to health. It was at this point that I realized the importance of interdependency. You see, television, social media has vigorously promoted the image of the independent woman, inadvertently sidelining the fundamental truth that human flourishing is tied to community. I discovered that fostering interdependency and genuine connection was far more rewarding than the isolating independence that I once sought. It is for this reason I would like to introduce to you the concept I would like to call healthy interdependency. What is healthy interdependency? In our pursuit of individualism, we have overlooked the extraordinary synergy between humanity and nature, neglecting the essence that truly makes us both remarkable. Our nature is designed for communal bonds. There is a reason why the majestic elephant moves in a herd. The king of the jungle has his pride. The tiny bee moves in an indomitable swarm. They have an understanding of togetherness and interdependency. So why is it that a species as evolved and as intelligent as the human race can steer so far